beautiful week. I believe I'm going with Kofi's prediction for the week, or prophecy, whatever it is. And I'm hoping it will be beautiful for you and for me and the entire human race, if possible. Again, I'm reminded of that that sunrise my wife saw this morning, and I'm hoping that as that sun rose so beautifully and so goldenly, your week will be golden just as well. Every week we work hard to make life better for you, our dear listeners. And today I would like to increase the quality of your life. Even what producer Razak Olaigbe wanted me to say, I had to tweak a little bit because I'm more of we than I. Well, I know some of you are facing endless challenges. We all are. You have no idea. Some of these challenges are routine. Some are mission critical. Like a lack of internet. You'll be shocked at how much of a difficulty it is these days. I guess it's the young people who can tell you more. So, lack of internet, high banking fees, hidden transaction charges. Let me say it slowly. These challenges are about to go into oblivion. And no, God's kingdom has not come yet, right? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just sharing what I've heard through the grapevine that a certain payment service bank, they call them PSBs, has just done or is in the process of doing. In fact, what I hear is that PSB has opened the floodgates, offering all Nigerians the opportunity to board the financial inclusion train. I also hear you don't need a ticket to board that train. I hear there are no hidden charges. I hear there is no difficulty accessing the train. And wait for this. You do not need a smartphone to use this service. So what in the world am I talking about? Razak even confided in me that this particular PSB or payment service bank provides banking services that do not require any internet connection. Amazing, isn't it? Well, that is making access to financial inclusion universal, if you ask me, and I know you cannot wait. We told you yesterday that we have a sponsor on the show. We would unleash that floodgate today. We'll come to that in just a bit. Let me say good morning to you. Welcome to the Fintex show. I'm Femi Obong-Daniels. Here we discuss fintech and fintech peripherals. Razak Olaigbe is my big brother. He's producing as usual, the smartest man I know. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. You can join the conversation or send your messages to the studio WhatsApp number. That's 0809 5975 805. That's 080 9597 5805. We'll come back to that in a bit. Hello, Razak. How are you doing?
I'm very good. Better and better and better than gold, diamond, and silver, all combined.
Yes, you'll soon have to tell me why. Anyway, in the meantime, we talked about life's challenges. And we said, from what, if I'm going to believe Razak, because I fear that Razak is going to finish me one day if I'm not careful. According to the assurances I'm getting for Razak, these challenges are about to disappear. Razak,
yes.
Use your own mouth and say it.
It will disappear because, for instance, if you are in Lagos, you have problems getting cash. But if you are in a rural area, in the hinterland, in my grandmother's village, in Odeomo, Bongo, Oshogbo, Oshun Ekiti, Otun Ekiti, Iri Ekiti, all those Ekiti, where there's no internet.
And Idonre, the hometown of my good friend and classmate Feisha Akintoke.
Yes. Where connection is erratic.
Yeah.
And you need cash. You don't have ATM. Even the POS, they work. So how do you get cash? You rely on agents-based banking. Your regular mom and pop shops.
Yeah.
The mama, they sell stuff, and you can walk up there and get cash. You don't need to travel. For instance, there was a time I traveled to one of the Ekiti inside, and we couldn't get cash. We have to drive from there all the way to Ado Ekiti to get cash.
Wow.
So imagine you are in that state, and you need cash. So you have to drive. But right now, all your cash challenges will disappear.
I wonder what it is like in places like Owo. My good friends, Chief Samuel Babatunde Alale, the Alales, and my good and the Shajions, who are like family to me. Owo has a central part. I used to have an Olowo for Owo, very, very vastly educated man. I think he's passed now. So you are saying all those places, you can access cash even without the internet.
Yes, via Airtel Smart Cash business.
All right, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that when we launch ourselves to that, that fully in a couple of minutes, because I want to hear this, and I believe Lagos want to hear this. If you're already wondering how, you can ask, begin to fire on, use our WhatsApp number 08095975805, and you will understand the how in just a bit. But before we do that, Razak, let's digress a little bit and come right back. I have my good friend and brother, in-house trade and investment economist, Dr. Derek Omole, who himself is a contributing member to Nasima Global Innovation. If you know Nasima, you know Nasima. He is a guy who's very passionate about Nigeria's trade and investment and economic growth, having created several economic models for the federal government of Nigeria and successfully launched several trade missions. Let me say good morning to you, Dr. Male. How are you doing?
Very well. Good morning. I'm happy. I'm fine. Thank you very much. Good morning, Nigerians.
Yes. You and I have talked about Nigeria-Belgium trade, Nigeria-UK trade in the past. Yeah. And this time we're looking at Nigeria-Kigali. Is that correct?
Correct.
Kigali, Rwanda.
Yeah.
Trade and tourism. I have very little time. This is a preamble because I want us to really, maybe some other time, maybe we'll wait until next week and really go into it. But let me just talk about this. Dr. Okonjo, the Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala of the World Trade Organization, just last week launched the Women Exports in the Digital Economy. Now, I am told that President Bola Tinubu is right now in Japan for the 9th Tokyo International Conference for African Development. That's where all the memes have been coming for about Nigeria's pavilion and all whatnot that rocked social media through the weekend. I hear that from everything we've seen so far, our booth at this event, TCAD 9, that's the Tokyo International Conference for Africa Development, is said to have no representative in Tokyo, which has been the result of this embarrassing sequence of memes that have been going on social media. My question is, how well are we taking advantage of the opportunities swinging at our doorsteps? Do we really look prepared to attract foreign direct investments? You tell me.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me. So first and foremost is that situation is quite worrisome in the sense that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs first has a primary obligation to make some of the key arrangements since it's a presidential trip. I also imagine that the operational ministry, perhaps the Ministry of Trade and Investment in this case, talking about trade, should also be on ground to organize boat management and what have you So we think is not too good. Perhaps there's some lack of coordination here and there. But also looking at the holistic idea of Prime Minister Ishiga, of Japan, talking about 5.5 billion US dollar investment, foreign direct investment as it were, for Africa. It's important to state that, the fund for Africa is not only for Nigeria. So the Nigerian economic coordinators, in terms of, the ministers and what have you, need to really sit down and see how they can organize an effective way of channeling those investments, to our key sectors within the Hegitam, methodology. They also need to look at investing in credit guarantee schemes. They need to invest, in manners that it can have a direct effect on the economy. And then the program that was launched by Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, talking about the women expertise in digital trade, as it were. The reality is that the arrangement of giving grants of 30,000 booster, packs, as well as the $5,000 discovery, packs, as it were, they are very great initiatives, and Nigerian women have also benefited. So it's important that we find a way to ensure that these investments coming to Nigeria, helps to ensure that our SMEs are thriving and our industries are growing as well.
So I'm tempted to ask you how the government can best make this happen, the president and his ministers, to help the country derive the best impact of these high-level bilateral partnerships. But there's another question I want to ask you, and then you might tie it into that answer because of our time. I am aware that there's a trip in Kigali. What's the concept? So let's go into the concept of this. What's going on there? Quick.
Okay, interesting. So the concept is in two dimensions. So you have the trade and you have the tourism. The trade in the sense that, you remember that Rwanda found a way to escape poverty or to, get out of poverty. So
and they've been a reference point in Africa for a while now.
Interestingly, a very good reference point around institutions around the world. And now the reality again is, if they were able to successfully, eradicate poverty or reduce poverty, it means that they have found a way to have good, strong economic coordination plans. So it's an opportunity for Nigerian businessmen and enthusiasts to visit, Kigali, and to see, how they have been able to, just study the economic coordination planning of Rwanda teams, visit their ministries, see how they were able to handle areas like agriculture, industries, mines, and other key sectors, of the economy. So we can learn from there.
Okay, thank you very much. So in that vein, I would like to know what the package is. When is this happening? When are we going, and who is going? Who can come?
Exactly. So the event is 25th to 27th of September at Kigali. 25th to 27th of September.
Okay, next month.
Next month, exactly.
Okay, can I come?
Yes, you can, actually.
How?
So good. The interesting thing is that, while talking about the trade part, the tourism part has some, interesting packages whereby, if you're a business leader, if you're a family group, you are, of course, a business enthusiast as well, you can attend, and then all you need to do is, register for the program, which is just 2.5 million naira and covers, the flight ticket, the visa, the, hotel accommodation, the tour, and, also the opportunity of the trade mix-up with investors who have, there are some foreign direct investors who are based in, Kigali, believing that, that environment seems to be more attractive. So if we go there, we can network with them. Yeah.
So the categories of people that can come.
First, perhaps business executives.
Okay.
You have family groups who are interested, young people who want to learn, SMEs and entrepreneurs who are looking at, getting, the entire concept of the growth that, Rwanda has to offer, because, we have similarities between Nigeria and Rwanda in terms of the sectors we have, resources like agriculture, mines, and other areas. So these individuals can be able to register for the program and, of course, attend the program.
So this program is when again?
It's holding on the 25th, 27th of September.
25th. So 25th, 26th, 27th. When do we take off?
Yes, we shall take off on the 24th.
On the 24th, yes, and land in Rwanda.
And land in Rwanda.
For the 3-day, 25th, 26th, 27th?
Absolutely.
And then we take off
on the 28th.
28th.
Some individuals may intend staying longer. So, but not a problem.
That's for them.
Yeah.
But for those who just want to go and quickly and come back, did I hear you say 2.5 million naira? What does it cover?
Yes. So 2.5 million naira covers the visa arrangement with the flight package. Mm-hmm. It also covers the hotel accommodation for 3 days.
Oh.
It covers the tour as well, and then breakfast.
It literally covers everything.
Covers everything.
What doesn't it cover?
Well, it covers everything. Nothing else, actually.
Okay.
So it's a cheap package and very discounted already.
So that's not bad. We know how. I know traveling across Africa is far more difficult than traveling across Europe for some weird reason. I mean, it looks like, I don't know, it looks like a deal to me. Any discounts?
Well, discounts, well, like I said earlier, the program is already discounted. Yeah. Maybe if we have 20 persons, we may think of something to do.
To discount even further.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. We'll talk about this some more. Well, by the way, if people are interested, because people will start disturbing, not disturbing, people will start asking me questions and I do not yet have the answers. But is there a contact?
The registration process is to call the WhatsApp or send a WhatsApp message to the 080 307 17044.
080 30 71 7044. Is that correct?
Correct.
0803 071 7044. All right.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, most certainly. So let's come back. Before we go further, would like to say thank you to our sponsors of this segment of our show. I'd like to take a word from them before we go further. So this is thanks to Smart Cash app. Let's hear from them.
Hey, rewards don't land. When I buy airtime and data on any network,
I get up to 10% cash back.
I pay my NEPA, DSTV, or StarTimes and call
3% cash back.
Now so, Smart Cash cashback don't get reloaded.
And they load my wallet.
Hey, it's the Smart Cash cashback reloaded. Top up airtime or data on any network and get up to 10% cashback, or pay your electricity or cable TV bill and get 3% cashback sharply. Only on Smart Cash. No dull yourself. Download the Smart Cash app or dial *939# to start today. Terms and conditions dey sha.
Welcome back. Guys, I told you earlier that your life's challenges are about to disappear. I mean it too. So let me prove it. You heard Razak yourself. With this PSB we're talking about, remember I told you PSB means Payment Service Bank. With this Payment Service Bank we're talking about, everything I hear is to the effect that you will not experience a bank network challenge. You can transact seamlessly with a code. Your telephone number is your account number. Agents are waiting for you to cash out. The agents charge a tiny weeny fee from what I hear. Razak, I know you've accessed some of these banking agents before. Can you share your experience with agent-based transactions?
Okay, let me start with this. For Airtel Smart Cash code is star 939#.
Yes.
That code takes you directly to the app and you can onboard and do airtime vending. You can pay your bills and you can do cash out. You can transfer. Now, all of these things happen in a jiffy. You see, if you're in Lagos, you may not really spend this money because you don't need it, because there's ATM everywhere, there's POS everywhere. But if you travel outside the country, outside Lagos, for instance, if you go to the hinterland, that's where you feel the power of Smart Cash Payment Service Bank, because you have all the agents everywhere. They are the last mile. Where there's no ATM, where there's no POS terminal, they are there to serve you. You can do all the things you need to do. You know, Payment Service Bank is a bank as you know it, but on a smaller scale. On a smaller scale. So anything you want to do, you can go to them.
It's a big deal when a telecoms firm goes into this. This is like banking.
It is banking.
Goes into banking. Payments is a combination of
banking,
telecoms and banking. This payment service,
and it's riding on the Airtel power, Airtel connectivity, Airtel network across the country.
It'll be interesting for me to get feedback. If you're listening now and you've used this agency banking model, you've experienced the agency banking model, you can send a message or call. I don't know if we have enough time for calls, but you can at least send us a message so that we can take it from there. Okay? The number once again is 080-9597-5805. 080-9597-5805. Razak, you said Smart Cash. The Airtel Smart Cash offers banking services that require no internet or smartphone. That would mean universal access. So tell me how this works.
The code *939#. It works. You don't need to buy expensive phone. Okay. With your Palasa phone, you can get access. So that's why those who are outside the states, in hinterland, rural place, you get in the village, in the north. It becomes very, very useful for you. Cash base, cash transfer, low transaction fee. You will not expect all those huge transaction fee as you know it, but they are very low and it works. It's seamless, and it had a seamless integration with Airtel. So, for instance, if you're on an Airtel network, it makes it better for you.
Okay,
it's better for you.
So if you're on the Airtel network,
yes,
let's say your number becomes your account, your bank account.
That's the beauty. That's the beauty. You don't need to. There's no long registration. Your phone number, as you have it now, is your account number.
So my main official line that I use is now an
Airtel number.
It's an Airtel number.
Yes.
It didn't start out as an Airtel number. So I ported that number to Airtel. Does that still work? Coming from
as long as you're on the network.
On the network.
You receive your call on that network. You send message on that network. That's your Airtel number and that's your account number.
Interesting. Let me see if there is any inquiry to take. All right. Somebody asked if they have POS. Let me see. Yes. Do they have a POS machine? And what did it cost to have one? This question says. What does it cost? This is from Labama Kola Alagbado. Does it involve POS machines?
Right now, yes. But you have to be an agent to get that.
Okay.
But right now, with the code *939#, you can do anything you want to do. USSD based offline transaction, and it operates without a mobile data. Isn't that beautiful? Without a mobile data, you can get on board. You can get to transfer.
Interesting. Here's another question. This is from Smart Tech Africa. They're asking, hello to the Fintex show crew. Please, Femi, I need Razak's personal contact details. I want to discuss a fintech and payments collaboration project with him.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay, I am going to send that to you if I have Razak's permission.
Go ahead.
I should go ahead. Okay.
Go ahead. So before then, let me say this. The beauty about Payment Service Bank is that, you see, thanks to CBN, that is Central Bank of Nigeria, PBS gives you low bandwidth transaction. Low bandwidth. You don't need to have data to afford this service. It's affordable. It removes any barrier to entry, and it reinforces financial inclusion across Nigeria. And Airtel is in the forefront of doing this. Isn't that powerful?
Fantastic. This is from Adegoke from Lekki. Says, greetings, great men in the studio. Mr. Femi, so he says he uses another PSB
Okay.
And he's found them effective, and they allow you to also send money to African countries. I'm going to say, Mr. Adegoke, you gotta try
this.
Try what?
Smart Cash.
Yes.
You will port.
Let me even go and snatch a glance at his number. 0903. What's that?
The code is *939#.
Okay. Yeah. If you have an Airtel line, try this. I hear
*939#.
And don't forget that Airtel itself is sub-regional.
Everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Across Africa.
So across the country, across the continent. Yes. So it gives you a lot of room. So my good friend Adegoke, long time. What else? You know what? Let's just get on. Let's get on with it. There's one before we go. Something I wanted to say, so I might as well say it. Razak, I want to believe that with what Smart Cash is offering, this kind of affordable transactions that it's offering have removed a major barrier to entry. It is reinforcing financial inclusion across Nigeria's undeserved communities, and I cannot wait to explore this. We'll be talking about this week in, week out. So what are your final thoughts? If somebody missed much of this, what can they expect in the coming weeks?
Dial *939#. Get on board. *939#.
939#.
Yeah.
So okay.
Get on board.
If you even just try it now,
yes, get on board.
I mean, it will take you directly to what you want to do.
It takes you to the dashboard, and you can board and start transactions.
Especially if you travel, especially when you travel home to those rural areas and you are worried.
There's no ATM, there's no POS, there's no. Just try it. It works.
All right.
It works. *939#.
Okay. Thank you, Lagos. We gotta go. Thank you, Abuja. Thank you, Port Harcourt. There will be a whole lot more about this in the weeks to come. Thank you to Airtel Smart Cash for the sponsorship, and we'll return, Razak and I, next week. One last word from them.
Hey, rewards don't land. When I buy airtime and data on any network,
I get up to 10% cash back.
I pay my NEPA, DSTV, or StarTimes and call
3% cash back.
Now so Smart Cash cashback don't get reloaded,
and they load my wallet.
Hey, it's the Smart Cash cashback reloaded. Top up airtime or data on any network and get up to 10% cashback, or pay your electricity or cable TV bill and get 3% cashback sharply. Only on Smart Cash. No dull yourself. Download the Smart Cash app or dial *939# to start today. Terms and conditions they shall.
Oh, Nigeria Info, call us.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info.